Hello. Give cash.
Those monsters won't be tinkling in your water supply anymore.
Did you really have to word it like that?
Wonderful. Thank you for your help.
And that's how it's done. More where that came from, too. Lots of people with problems out there, and gall to make them go away.
You're a real pro at this, Alvin.
Yeah, I would hope so. It's his job.
Hey!
I just remembered this.
No fever. How are you feeling?
I don't seem to have any strength.
Have you been eating properly?
I've never eaten.
Ever?
Through Sylph, I drew life from the air. With Undine's power, I received sustenance from the water.
We gotta get this chick a hamburger, stat.
What's she talking about?
I guess the spirits gave her all the energy she needed. Well, now you're gonna have to nourish yourself the old-fashioned way.
I see. So this is what you call hunger. Fascinating.
So, like, unless I'm remembering horribly wrong, we know, later in the game they mention it, I think, that Mila, like, grew up. Like, she didn't come into existence as, like, I think she's, like, 19 years old or something in this game. She didn't come into existence with her body, like, at this age, I'm pretty sure. I thought that she, like, had to grow up from being a child, if I'm not mistaken. Or I might be getting it mixed up with something else. So, like, even as a kid, like, the four were never like, hey, maybe we should, like, teach her how to eat rice. Nah. We'll just keep, like, nourishing her with, like, the air or whatever. We'll just teach her to photosynthesize. Bit of an error on the four's part.
So, should we rest at the inn? Now that you mention it, I could use some grub myself.
JRPGs stop making me hungry challenge. Difficulty impossible. The auto item system has been unlocked. Characters set to the auto control mode will use items during battle to provide. Nah, I handle all that. Usually. The item sphere. And 2,000 gold. You have another mission for me? Is everything okay? Maybe all of you should rest now. Okay, I think we have to rest before we can do any sub-events. Hello, inn. I would like your finest mutton is the first thing I thought of. Which I think is sheep's stomach. So I take that back. Can I, like, have a hot dog? Maybe a steak?
Welcome. 3 rooms, please. But before that, can we get something to eat?
Mila actually looks like she's about to collapse again. Jude, you should probably, like, stand next to her just in case.
Oh, my apologies, but our cook isn't in yet. Hey, is she okay?
No.
Can we at least use your kitchen?
Yes, please. Help yourself. Your friend looks like she's about to pass out.
Again.
My stomach, it really is growling. And here I thought that was just a silly human expression.
Hey, not bad.
Not bad. It's good.
Incredible PS3 JPEG food graphics.
I quite enjoy ingesting calories with you.
There's nothing I love more than ingesting calories with the homies, I've been saying.
Humans should learn to cherish these simple pleasures. Good morning, Alvin. Sorry you had to carry me up there.
Don't worry about it. Just part of the job.
Oh?
So now what are you gonna do?
Well,
Good morning.
good day, Jude. I was just about to share my plans with Alvin.
What is it?
I'm thinking of returning to Niia Cara.
Is that your hometown?
More accurately, it's where my shrine is. If I go back, I might be able to resummon the Four.
So, she really is Maxwell.
This is where you come in, Jude. Will you accompany me to Niia Cara?
What?
It's true that you brought your current situation upon yourself, but I bear some of the blame as well. I'll put in a good word for you with the people of Niia Cara. I'm sure they'll look after you.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this.
Yes. Remember when you told me I seemed unconcerned? I decided to take that to heart.
Mila, you don't need to practice your swordplay anymore?
No need to concern yourself with my martial abilities.
Well, if nothing else, you know how to swing the pointy end.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Good. You needn't worry.
A little more practice wouldn't hurt, though.
You think so?
Better safe than sorry. Come find me once you're ready to go.
Wait, you're coming with us, Alvin?
Why not? I've come this far.
Hey, Mila?
Hmm?
Thanks.
Party members changed. Do we lose Alvin? We lost Alvin. No, that happened so much in Xillia. Be prepared for that. Let me hit save. Thank you. All right, boys, we're off to Niia Cara. Away we go. But we
So
should
these
have...
ships have spirits channeled into their sails to intensify the winds they catch. What a clever idea. Human spirit arts can be very impressive.
Indeed they can. I think we should have some sub-events around here we can do first. If I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna look around and see if I spot them, and if not, I'll refer to my handy-dandy spreadsheet. Alvin and not being in the party name a more iconic duo. Trick question, you can't. Simply cannot be done. Are there any side quests, or do we have to go towards Niia Cara first? Ba, ba, ba. Talk to a man near the inn. Or maybe we need to get Alvin back first. Because I'm not seeing any people with exclamation marks.
Ready to hit the road?
Mila, you said it's north of here?
How far?
Less than half a day's flight time, if we could fly using Sylph's power.
Oh, well, I'm afraid my wings are, you know, non-existent.
Aw, dang it. I really thought that Alvin would have some wings ready for us to go. After having food prepared for her, Mila decided Jude would never leave her and be her food provider. You know what? I subscribe to that headcanon. That makes a lot of sense.
I hope we can find a place to rest along the way.
The map showed a village in that direction, so we should be okay.
Either way, we can't just stay here. We must press forward.
I know.
I know. You can tell that Alvin also likes Xenoblade Chronicles. Base. His favorite character is Rhine. It's Rhine time. Okay, yeah, now we can do the sub-events. Let's go.
That was quite a sigh.
So seriously, you guys are spying for Jude, right?
What? Of course not.
I've never heard of the Military Powers Act being used against anyone other than Jude's spies.
You're thinking too much into this.
Why are you so concerned about this? Unless you're spying for Rashagon.
No. I was just thinking that if you were spying for Jude, maybe you could use your connections to score me some high-paying intelligence work.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I assure you I will pay your fee. You just have to wait a little bit longer.
Fair enough. But even with your special friend discount, the interest is piling up.
Special friend discount is a lie. It actually adds an extra 10% on top. That just sounds very Alvin to me.
Is Mila really that Maxwell?
No, the other one.
She does act a bit nutty, but she looks normal enough.
I would not describe Mila as looking normal.
I think it's true. When I first met her, Mila had the 4 great spirits with her.
What? Get out of here.
No, seriously. Fire spirit Efreet, water spirit Undine, wind spirit Sylph, and earth spirit Gnome. It was the first time I'd ever seen them in person, but there was no mistaking who they were.
That's a mighty exclusive club. Can't imagine they hang out with a lot of mortal girls.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if a lot of mortal girls looked like Mila, they might. More monsters have taken up residence at the lake west of the Sea Haven. Wow, that didn't take long at all. I asked a local mercenary to take care of them, but I'm afraid the monsters got to her. Could you go to the lake and rescue her, please? We gotta do something about monsters showing up at this lake. Can we, like, set up a perimeter or something? Thank you yet again. I'm on it. What have you got? The head chef said I need to learn how to make soda rice. Unfortunately, I don't have the first clue how to go about it. Could you help me? All right, this is a Jude job. Thank you. If I can eat it just once, I should be able to figure out how to make it. That's how figuring out how to make things works in this universe? If you eat a meal, then you would immediately become like a chef for it?
The sea air is making me feel unpleasant.
How dare the sea... Listen, chat, new goal. We have to defeat all sea air for daring to upset Best Girl. Do you know anything about porridges? I've heard they grow around here. If you find a nice one, I'd like to buy it from you. All right. So you'll bring me a porridge? Wonderful. I have no idea what a porridge is. It's gotta be like an orange that is also a peach, right? That sounds like a load of nonsense. Bum, 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 bum. The monsters are millennials, right? Just say the lake water grants long-lasting life and they'll steer clear. What if we told the millennial monsters that the lake does not have free Wi-Fi? Do you think that would work? That would probably work, right?
Oops. Gotta straighten my scarf.
You sure do love that thing.
Don't you? It's one of Fismage's finest. Custom made for yours truly.
I don't know much about brands, but it does look good on you.
You gotta be careful about what you wear, kid. It's how the world judges a man.
I'd rather think what's inside is what counts.
Yeah, and this is how what's inside gets projected to the outside.
You don't believe some people shape what's outside in order to conceal the ugliness within?
Well, if you can't see through a false front, isn't that your problem?
So you blame the victims for being deceived?
Alvin, classic victim blamer.
If that's really what you believe, Alvin, it tells me all I need to know about what's within.
Man, I sure slipped up this time, huh?
Dude, I just love the skits in this game. Xillia has some of the best skits in the game. Or in the franchise, I mean.
Okay.
Get him. Alright, Mila's melee combos are so much better when she does not have the 4. They just feel so much smoother to me now. Big fan.
I'll cover you.
Fireball. I'm kind of getting into the groove of playing as Mila.
You did it.
I really just think we need to get more arts. I do like that she has, like, close range tap attacks.
Got it.
And then long range arts that you can hold instead. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I think I'm going to have a better time playing as Mila than I expected. At the end of each battle, you may be awarded an amount of bonus experience that is determined by your largest combo, the amount of time it took to complete the battle, and whether you're able to complete it without taking damage. Bonus experience is shared only among the characters who participated in the battle. Alright, that's fine. Skits as a concept are just phenomenal. Yes. It is one of the best things about the Tales of franchise, are the skits. And probably, like, just off the top of my head, I think Xillia and Berseria have some of the strongest skits in the game, especially for, like, main cast relationships and character building in general. I just love them.
Walking sure is grueling.
You're telling me, sister.
That's unexpected coming from you.
I'm just used to having Sylph fly me everywhere. The only time I ever really walked was when I used Undine to travel across water.
I see.
Maybe this is your punishment for treating the 4 great spirits like your personal servants?
Servants? They may help out now and then, but they're the ones who pester me. They're like a bunch of bickering in-laws that never go home.
I love this portrait of Mila so much. She looks so annoyed. It's so adorable.
Did you just call the 4?
Bickering in-laws?
Oh, man. Oh, the secret tunnel skit with Aizen in Berseria is one of the best in the franchise, for sure. I still think my favorite skit in all of Tales of is in Xillia, though, but it's way later in the game. It's in, like, it's in the second half, for sure. I'll point it out when we get it again. I assume we still get it on Mila's story, just like we do in Jude's, because it's one that involves Jude and Mila.
Compared to Fenmont's night climb, the sky in Azul sure is bright.
That's true. The spirit climbs here are much more stable.
What are you talking about? What do you intend to climb?
Clime. Surely the great Lady Maxwell knows all about the subject?
Don't flatter yourself by assuming I recognize every arbitrary word you humans create.
We love making arbitrary things.
Human arrogance can be so trying.
Mila, do you know what Rieze Maxia is made of?
As if I wouldn't know? The power of spirits composes the entire natural world.
Right. The term spirit climb refers to the balance of spirit power. When that power is out of balance, nature can become polarized in one direction. That's why there are unusual spirit climbs, like the perpetual night of Fenmont.
It makes for really cool environments.
I see. Thank you. Now I understand. You're very good at explaining things.
My pleasure.
Oh, I see how it is. I guess I'm just an arrogant human compared to little old innocent Jude.
Well, you know. In Mila's defense, she and Jude were basically made for each other, so you know. No, I was trying to pick up that sack first. What on earth is this weird deer giraffe? Who put a giraffe here? I also just realized you don't get, you don't unlock new, whatchamacallits? New arts from just leveling up. If we want new arts, we have to do,
Okay, I'll break their guard.
link chain. Okay, yeah, link chaining is where overlimit pogs off.
Here we go.
But we need more linkable arts first. But yeah, if we want new arts on Mila, we're not going to get them just from leveling up. We have to unlock them in the Lilium Orb. Also, you may notice I sometimes accidentally jump as Mila. You know, it'd be that way. Ow. Die. Why did you use an orange gel there? Did the game automatically set up some auto items? Don't waste my orange gels on Alvin. Alvin doesn't deserve my orange gels. Whenever you use an art after a normal attack, your link partner will help pay the TP cost of the art. When you use a normal attack after an art, your link partner will share in the TP recovery effect from the normal attack. Therefore, by alternating between normal attacks and arts in your combos, you can spin your TP more effectively. I'm never going to remember this.
Just keeps getting better.